swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved.
On Gibbons starting 9. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's having a really nice season with the bats.
Defensively, it's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Edwin Encarnacion will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 41st home run of the year for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch.
Simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the
pitch. Hit hard to short, and that is just a hair out of reach, a base hit. Robbie Grossman will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of a nasty curveball.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Kurt Suzuki will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Max Kepler will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total dump.
2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase.
He'd probably flip it, but he decides to just take it himself, and he wins that race to the bat.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He got on top
of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. For a big out number 2.
Third baseman number 20.
Josh Donaldson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hard liner toward short, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there. And he got him.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And you know, he's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Brian Dozier digs in with the 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Toward the first out. Russell Martin stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality,
Trevor Plouffe will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet. So this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
The batter, number 10,
Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Santana racing back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run.
Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman, as they'll look to get something going.
Guys, something else to think about out there.
Hit hard towards center. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind here, no advance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Kepler.
Max Kepler gets another crack at it now. He's far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's going to get down out there. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward. And this is big trouble. And the runner from second is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores. Danny Santana digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-3 game. Brian Dozier digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And hit the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Joe Mauer strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Bo Schultz is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Bo Schultz.
Eduardo Escobar will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out in. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. He's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Kurt got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Troy Tulowitzki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit.
Snapping all the way up here.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Score remains tied. Max Kepler comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base. Jay Happ is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 33, Jay Happ.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And this is a big spot.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. Brian Dozier will step in now in a big spot here and have another shot at it here. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. Joe Mauer takes his turn now, looking 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Byron Buxton will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Neil Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now. As he'll 9th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 5-3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Saunders is under it. 1 away.
The batter,
Robbie Grossman will step in. A ground out victim as last time. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Get another chance. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
That's just good pitching right there. They had him perfectly set up for the fastball in. They worked the outer part of the plate for 3 straight pitches, and then they bust that fastball right on the inside corner to get the strikeout.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Kevin Jepson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 49, Kevin. Now batting, left fielder.
Michael Saunders stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Santana is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Ervin Santana. He's our tops player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-4. Good night from Toronto.